You love your cat. You feed it, care for it, maybe even talk to it like it understands every word. But what if I told you your cat might secretly hate something you do every single day? Not dislike, not tolerate, hate. And the worst part? You probably think it's a sign of love. It starts small. You see your cat sitting quietly, maybe on the couch, maybe by the window. You walk over, pick it up, hold it tight, maybe give it a hug. To you, it feels natural. That's how humans show affection. But to your cat, that moment can feel like a loss of control. Cats are not wired like dogs. They don't crave constant physical attention. In fact, many cats prefer space. When you pick them up without warning or hold them longer than they want, it creates stress. And over time, that stress builds into avoidance. Your cat doesn't run away because it hates you. It runs because it hates how it feels around you. Now think about this. How often do you interrupt your cat's rest? Cats sleep up to 16 hours a day. Sleep is not just rest. It's recovery, safety, and survival. When you wake your cat just to play or interact, you're breaking its natural rhythm. Imagine someone waking you up multiple times every night. You wouldn't like it either. And then there's eye contact. Humans see eye contact as connection, confidence, trust. But in the feline world, direct staring can feel like a threat. If you're constantly staring into your cat's eyes, especially without blinking, your cat might interpret that as dominance or aggression. That's why some cats look away or leave the room. But here's where it gets even more important. Your tone of voice. Cats don't understand your words, but they feel your energy. If you're loud, stressed, or unpredictable, your cat absorbs that. Even raising your voice slightly can make your cat anxious. Over time, your presence becomes associated with tension instead of comfort. And then comes one of the biggest mistakes, forcing interaction. You call your cat. It doesn't come. So you go to it, you try to pet it. It moves away, but you keep trying. You think persistence will build love, but in reality, you're breaking trust. Cats need choice. When a cat comes to you on its own, that's real affection. Anything forced feels wrong to them. Now pause for a second and ask yourself, how many of these things do you do daily? Because your cat notices everything, every touch, every movement, every tone, and slowly, it builds a picture of who you are. But here's the good news, you can fix it. Start by giving your cat control. Let it come to you. Sit quietly. Ignore it for a moment. You'll be surprised how curiosity pulls it closer. Use slow blinks instead of staring. This is a cat's way of saying, I trust you. When your cat blinks back, that's connection. Real connection. Respect its space. If it walks away, let it go. That doesn't mean rejection. It means comfort and boundaries. And most importantly, learn your cat's signals. The tail flick, the ear movement, the subtle body shift. These are all messages. Once you understand them, everything changes. Because your cat doesn't hate you. It just hates certain things you do. And when you remove those things, something amazing happens. Your cat comes closer, stays longer, trusts deeper, and that quiet distance you once felt slowly disappears. So the next time your cat avoids you, don't take it personally. Take it as a message. Because your cat has been telling you the truth all along. You just needed to understand it. Now here's something most cat owners in the United States never realize. Your cat is constantly studying you. Yes, studying you. It watches how you walk, how you react, how you behave in different situations. And based on that, it decides whether you're safe, predictable, and trustworthy. If your behavior feels random or overwhelming, your cat pulls away. But if you're calm, consistent, and respectful, your cat moves closer. This is why some cats seem attached to one person in the house. It's not random. It's not favoritism. It's behavior-based trust. And you can become that person. If you're learning something new right now, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with other cat owners across the USA. Because understanding your cat doesn't just improve your relationship, it transforms it. But there's something even deeper going on. Something most cat owners never stop to think about. Your cat doesn't just react to what you do, it remembers how you make it feel. Every interaction becomes a memory. Not in words, not in thoughts like humans, but in emotions. If your presence is calm, safe, and predictable, your cat builds a positive emotional pattern around you. But if your actions are confusing, forced, or overwhelming, that pattern turns negative over time. And here's the part that might surprise you the most. Cats don't forgive the way humans do. They don't sit there and think, oh, it's okay, they didn't mean it. Instead, they adjust their behavior. Quietly, slowly, they start keeping distance, avoiding touch, watching you from afar instead of coming close. And you might think, my cat is just independent. But in reality, your cat is adapting to you. Now let's talk about something subtle but powerful. Your energy. Not in a mystical way, but in a behavioral sense. Your movements, your speed, your tone, your presence. Cats are extremely sensitive to these signals. signals. If you move too fast, approach too directly, or act unpredictably, your cat's instinct kicks in. An instinct always chooses safety first. That's why sudden movements, like reaching out quickly to pet your cat, can make it flinch or walk away. It's not because your cat doesn't like you. It's because your approach feels unsafe. Think of it this way. In the wild, fast movement equals danger. And even though your cat lives in a comfortable American home, those instincts never disappear. Another mistake, and this one is huge, is ignoring your cat when it actually wants attention. Yes, you heard that right. Sometimes your cat comes to you. It rubs against your leg, sits near you, looks at you. That's your moment. That's your opportunity. But if you're distracted, on your phone, watching TV, or just not paying attention, your cat notices. And over time, it stops trying. This creates a disconnect. You try to give attention when your cat doesn't want it, and ignore it when it does. That mismatch slowly weakens your bond. But when you flip that pattern, everything changes. When your cat approaches you, respond calmly, gently, briefly. Don't overwhelm it. Let it guide the interaction. That's how trust grows naturally. Now here's something most people don't talk about. Your scent. To your cat, your scent is your identity. It's how your cat recognizes you, feels safe around you, and builds familiarity. But when you constantly change your scent, strong perfumes, different lotions, or even other animal smells, your cat gets confused. You might look the same, but you don't smell the same. And for a cat, that matters more than you think. Let's go even further, into territory and space. Your home isn't just your home, it's your cat's territory. Every corner, every surface, every object has meaning. When you suddenly change things, move furniture, clean too aggressively, or remove items your cat uses, you're disrupting that sense of security. Imagine waking up and your entire house feels different. You'd feel uneasy too. Cats rely on familiarity, stability, predictability. When that's taken away, stress replaces comfort. But here's the turning point. Once you understand all of this, you start seeing your cat differently. You stop forcing. You stop guessing. You start observing. And that's when the real connection begins. Because cats don't need loud love. They need quiet understanding.